What is going on, everybody? I hope all is good. It's your boy E.
It's Jalen.
And you got your girl Shay.
You just tuned into the Loyalty Game podcast. Let's go. I'm right into it. Today's episode is things that you go through in a relationship. So, I got my little cards. My little trusty cards right here. I write my questions down, and I normally send y'all, I text y'all and send y'all the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Not tonight. Not tonight. It's about to get wicked. It's about to get real wicked. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about to get wicked. So, my first question for y'all. I don't want that cup. I'm gonna let somebody put an ash up in there. You don't want to be smoking ashes. All right, so my first question. I'm gonna start this. Let me move the mic closer. We're gonna start this thing off right. Opposite sex friends while you're in a relationship. Is that a no-no? Is there lines? Is there boundaries? Break it down for me. Or you want me to break it down for you? Matter of fact, I'm gonna break it down for you. I see mouths open. I see y'all thinking. So, basically, you're in a relationship, but that person, your man or your girl, have opposite sex friends, and they're not the type of friends that you talk to them every now and then. You talk to these motherfuckers every day. These motherfuckers like to party. They like to get into stuff. They like to think that y'all still friends. Friends do certain stuff when you're friends. So how do you feel about that? Your man having female friends, even if they was friends before y'all got in a relationship.
I don't know. It depends. It's hard because I have friends that I've been friends with from high school,
Right.
and I'm still friends with them. And I don't think that there's a problem with me being friends with them.
But you or your partner?
Like my partner, I don't see it being a problem with me being friends with them. So I don't know. It all depends. Like if they just became friends, then it's like.
So if you're in a relationship and you come into the relationship with no friends, you can't make female friends or male friends. You can't have that if they didn't come with you in a relationship.
I just feel like, how are y'all best friends if y'all just became friends? Y'all haven't even been friends that long. So
they don't gotta be best friends. Just friends of the opposite sex. You could have met them at work. You could have met them on the streets. It could have been a job opportunity. Anything. How you feel about the situation, Shay?
Me, honestly,
keep it honest. I'm just being honest.
It depends. I feel like it depends on how far you take it. If your spouse or your boyfriend introduce you to that best friend, right, and they've been cool, they've been friends for a long time now. It depends on the relationship she has with him and how close it is.
Right.
So I don't want your best friend to be thinking y'all you and him or you and her is in a relationship,
right?
And you in a relationship with me, and it's yo, y'all a little bit too close. Who's the girlfriend? I need to know. Am I in a 3-way relationship I ain't know about?
I feel as though only females think like that. Males, we will only think like that if we see something. But y'all be like, oh no, y'all already from the rip, y'all giving this girl a side eye because you don't even know, especially if she's cute, if she's good looking. If you feel as though your man got a chance to get with that girl. Now, without her even talking, it's just who this bitch? Who this? This how you pull your man to the side. How long you know her again? You say you know her from where? Damn, what the?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I didn't really want me to add that she was good looking in there. I feel as though that's when it started to get, a little. Your girl want to side eye you and watch everything y'all doing and start questioning you on why you said this and why you doing this and you could have been looking at her shoes. Why you looking at her ass? I'm like, damn, why you looking at me so hard? I feel as though, I don't care. My girl can have as many male friends as she want as long as she don't cross the mountain. You see, when you cross it, I'm not even looking for it. I'm not even eyeballing you and trying to see if you like him or if y'all flirting undercover. I'm not even looking for that. But if I see it now, I gotta say something about it because I see it, and that's just how I feel about the situation.
I mean, I feel like you're absolutely
What,
right about
Jalen?
that.
I
Yeah.
feel like you had something to say over there.
No, I just shook my head to it. That's all.
You sure you got on the answers?
No.
Yeah, hey, that's a tough one. I wanted to throw it out there because y'all females is crazy, man. That's my man.
Yeah.
Nobody can have my man.
You right.
You darn right.
Like she said though, it all depends on how far it goes and how long they've been friends because
Why does that matter? How long they've been friends?
because like
if they friends, they friends. Like,
but what is a friend?
Like,
what do you mean? What is a friend? You know what a friend is.
Wait, define
This is my thing when it comes to
like,
just having that opposite friend. Now it's question. So what is a friend? What is this? What is this? Like if it was a male, like, oh, all right, that's your homie, that's your friend, whatever. But now it's a girl. What's friends? What's this? What's that?
Because she wasn't here before, so it's like
I said,
what do you need?
Could have met her anywhere. It could have been a business opportunity. It could have been met her at work. It could have been anything. Like females exist. It's only two genders on this earth. Female and male, so you're gonna run into one of them,
Okay, well, you say females are crazy, right? Like, yes, everybody have a bit insecurity that is right there, especially when that person look a little better than the person that you with. So, of course, they were like, "Oh, so you want him now?"
We know that, but females don't like to say that. Oh yeah, because she looked good. This is why I'm acting crazy. This is why I'm giving her the side eye because she looked good. Why can't females just say that? Like, no, this bitch look too good. Man. My next question: how do you check your partner respectfully? Yo,
I would rather have a conversation. Like
have a conversation or not, you still gotta check them. You still gotta like, yo, I don't. My fault. How would you check them, Jalen?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to like. So I learned from the past, like you just gonna have to speak up on the situation right then and there. It's like there's no point of holding on to it until you're ready to talk about it. It's just like, because if not, when you checking him, it's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, it never happened.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. When did this happen? 3 months ago.
Why'd
you just never say something?
Right.
I don't remember that. It never happened if you don't say something.
So I like to just check the situation right then and there once I see it now.
But how? How do you check them? Like, are you coming at them aggressive? Are you trying to fight? Or are you like, all right, babe, let's sit down? Or
no, that's what I said. Like, I would rather have a conversation, like a civil conversation. Like, I would just ask, like, so what is this?
Right. So you pulling them to the side, or you making a scene in front of? When you see it, like how are you?
I will pull them to the side for sure, not in front of everybody, or I'm gonna text them.
Some people, what the fuck is this? Some people know.
No, I'm a. If it's people around, I'm a slide a little text or something like, the fuck is going on?
It's the third time you didn't look at her ass.
Like what are we doing here?
To me, it depends. Like it depends on how far the situation progressed, right? So if it's at like a low minimum level, right, and you just peep that, nobody else peeped that, yeah, I'm gonna pull them to the side. Like I'm just pulling to the side and say, that day. Like, don't hold on to it like the next week, because that you're gonna fly off your head, like his head in your head. But if like it depends on the situation. So if it's bigger than what it is, I'll make a scene. I got no problem making a scene. Like, yo, you looking at her ass a little bit too much, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, so
that's right, sis.
It depends. Depends on my mood too.
I feel as though if you wanna like how I would check my girl respectfully was make it, make a joke out of it. Let it be known, but like don't come off aggressive. Just make it out of a joke. Fuck you, like this nigga. Like I see you keep yeah, I mean. Then it's gonna turn into I'm gonna say it, but there's no teeth now. You know what I mean? But you've seen it coming. It's not like you didn't see it coming. Like you've seen it coming, and that's how I was.
See,
I would
well,
check my girl respectfully.
well, that's like a little confusing, right? Because even though you say it,
Hmm.
right, she doesn't know like what mindset you're in. Like, are you
Right.
joking around or are you actually serious?
But I'm still saying it. I'm letting you know that I noticed it. So whether I'm laughing about it or choking you out, you know that I know that. You know what I mean? We know.
We know.
We know that you know that we know that I know. Yeah, man. But we in the we in the lab. You know what I mean? It's nice and cozy in here. Got the lights up. It's nice and it's different. It's not bright in here. It's nice and it's just You know
It's
what I mean? So it's
vibes.
perfect for the conversation.
Definitely vibes.
Perfect for this next question too. This next question is: my family doesn't approve of my partner. What do I do?
Honestly,
That ever happened to you?
um,
You pull up, Dad. This is my friend. Yeah, you ain't gonna say my boyfriend. This is my friend, and he holding on to his gun. I don't like him. You ever talk to him? I don't like
I
him.
don't like him.
I had that happen before. Um, it was just weird because it was like, do I bring him around or not, or what the hell? Like,
I mean,
is
right?
there always gonna be a
Move that back a
problem?
little bit, my fault.
Like, but it was my younger days, so you know,
I mean, what did you do? Do you not bring him around?
I didn't. I brought him around like twice, and that's it.
uh,
Because your family didn't approve of him. What
Right.
didn't they like about him?
Um, I guess they didn't like how he was just quiet, never spoke.
So you would bring him around. He's just sitting there observing. Just
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, I feel like a setup to me. I know a
Sometimes I
setup.
wouldn't even bring him inside.
Yeah, I know a setup when I see a setup.
So, um,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. What about you, Shay? Your
um,
family don't approve of your boyfriend. How do you? What do you do with that? How do you go about that situation?
But that don't mean I'm gonna break up with the person. Sorry. Yeah, like
All I said is how do you go about it? That's it. I mean, if you're gonna break up with him, that's what you're gonna do.
how I will go about the situation is like basically, I'll I'll feel uncomfortable at first, right?
Hmm.
Because I'm in the middle ground, like I'm the middleman now, and I gotta advocate between my boyfriend and my family. So I'll try to like get them together, right? Like have like a small family dinner and try to like talk
okay.
and see where it goes from there. See who got a problem with who and what problem. We're gonna
Okay.
solve it at that table.
So you
Okay.
gonna settle it. Okay,
Hmm.
sis.
All right. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at that.
I
I
ain't think I
mean,
had a boss to do that yet when I was younger.
I mean, when you young boyfriends, girlfriends, they come and go, and ain't nothing.
Right.
Like it's very few that actually marry their high school crush and middle school crush and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People they grow. I mean, they grow and they meet other people and they go move to different schools and different places. But damn, if somebody didn't like my girl, I mean, I wouldn't say that it happened to me, but I seen it happen to somebody I know. Like they family didn't like them, and the person that didn't like them was just like straight up about it. Like, yo, don't bring her around.
Oh
I don't
wow.
Mm.
like her. Like it wasn't from the rip. Like he seen her and like, oh, I don't like her. But they got into a little altercation, and you
Yeah.
mean she ran her mouth, he ran his mouth. Like they didn't hold nothing back.
Yeah.
So he was basically arguing with himself, and he didn't want her around. So I mean, how I would go about the situation is, it's my girl. Fuck you. I mean, I'm not married to you. All right, I won't bring her around you. You know what I mean, or whoever else don't like her. Like I'll like the whole family don't like her. Then I would have to see what's going on. But if it's just like certain people don't like her and they don't like her because of this, because her mouth or whatever, like what you don't like about her, I like about her. So it all depends on, like you said, the situation, what it is, what they don't like. And you know what I mean, if it's something that we could talk about, maybe I wouldn't do the dinner, but maybe I'll try to, lighten it up and try to talk good about her. Like, she wanted to talk to you or whatever. Like, we could just squash this. I mean, that's 2 years ago, stuff like that. So, maybe. But yeah, that's how I would do it, If you don't like my girl, you don't like me. You know what I mean? What you don't like about her, I like about her. I love about her. So, depend on the situation. Whatever. Should you be dating if you can't afford it?
Who?
You like somebody, they look good. You don't want to let that shot go. You want to go out? Yeah, I'll go out with you. Shit, I ain't thinking she was going to say that. Now I got to try to scrap up $50 from some Applebee's, do 2 for $20. Maybe get some drinks after.
Get drinks while you at the Applebee's?
Yeah, I don't know. Should you be dating if you can't afford it? Jalen or Shay? I like to go last.
No. Like what? If you can't afford it, then just it's impossible. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I do get the 2 for $20. Like, like he tried.
He tried.
He can't afford it. He's scraping up this money. He worked hard to get this money. You know what I mean? And that's all he got.
But
he used it to take you out.
Yeah, I feel like no.
What about you, Shay? He can't afford it. Should he be trying to date?
See, I feel like no, also, because if you can't afford it, like the only thing she looking at is your effort, which is great. It's a great and all, but you just got effort and nothing to back that up with. Like, what are you? You can't call yourself a man. You call yourself a trying man.
Said you can't even be a man. Damn.
He said you're not even a man. Damn. Well, if I would say you shouldn't, but don't let that stop you. Think inside the box. You can't think outside the box. A picnic. Girls nowadays never want, like, they don't do, like, guys don't take girls to the park and make some sandwiches and just talk. That's a date. It doesn't cost much. Like, so you can be dating, but you just got to get your stuff together, because no female don't want to be with somebody that don't got their shit together.
Exactly.
So try. Try, do something, Coming from like I know what it's like, dating broke or try to be out on the market broke. And I this is how y'all females think. Ew, get the fuck away from me, broke nigga. And we out here trying shit, man. If I can get her, I'll take her to the park and we go watch a movie in the car. We gonna do something, like, you gonna say a lot of broke shit. We gonna go to the mall and window shop. If I had her,
right?
But at least we together. Exactly. Like, at the end of the day, that's how he thinking. Like, she gonna fall in love with me and not the money. And it's some girls that do fall in love with the person and not the money. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the effort. They see the effort. They know they don't got much. And basically, that's what we call a fixer-upper. The girl might have money, and she might be like, you know what, you a decent dude, and she gonna cash out on him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the thing, like, that happens a lot too. Mm-hmm. Like, these females be cashing out on their niggas. Like, they cash out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then once these niggas, you ever seen Love Don't Cost a Thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They cash out, they hook you up, and then once you the man, then you want to forget about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to forget about it. So, I mean, to answer the questions, yeah, man, you should be out there. But get your shit together. You should be out there, man. Take it to the, I don't know, take it to the park or something, man. I don't know what to tell you. The difference between dating as a teenager and now in your 20s. Everybody in their 20s, right?
Yeah.
So the difference with dating in your teens and the different and dating now in your 20s. What's the difference?
It's more serious now. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have the trust issues like before. I feel like I grew, but it's a big difference.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to you. It sounds like you got something you want to say, but you can't get it out. What about you, Shay?
So I believe, right, that as a kid, you will have like more trust, right? Because you don't know what you're doing. Pretty much,
When you coming into it,
yeah,
yeah.
you don't know what you're doing. So you just know that you like that guy. You're a teenager.
Especially your first.
Your hormones going all crazy. Oh my god, he's the one. He's the one. So, um, but as you get older, you know your standards have changed. You're like, it's no more that he's the one. It's like, what can that one do for
Exactly.
you? So, like when you little Tommy and you pour and take take it around on them car dates,
Little Tommy.
Right there.
and you take it around on them car dates, you know.
Y'all going to the park and you got a picnic basket and over here, baby, I found the perfect tree.
that little Tommy better go like get his own business.
That's interesting. I mean, I would say for me, as a guy, the difference between dating as a teen and now that I'm in my 20s, um, I mean, as a teen, we was just, the goal was just to run through them. The goal wasn't to be in no relationship. The goal was just to get your body count up. You know what I mean? When you coming up and you chilling with your boys, the goal was to bag her, smash her, on to the next. That's just what it was. You run through them. You experiencing a lot of things. Now, once you hit your 20s, especially your late 20s, you get a little bit more emotional and you want to settle down. Not everybody. There's still people that want to party until they 50. You know, you find that one, and you want to do everything with her. You want to have a baby. You want to have a house. You want to get that girl the world. You don't have those feelings as a teenager, as a child. You don't have those feelings. So I would say that's the biggest difference between dating as a teen and now, being in your 20s. You get a little bit more emotional. You grow up a little bit more. My fault. But I don't want to get too emotional. We're gonna move on to the next question. Can you deal with a snore?
um, I be rocked, so I probably won't even hear it. So yeah, probably.
Um, you got to get used to it. Like when you first sleeping next to that person, and you guys first getting together, and all you hear is a snore in your ear.
A snore is crazy. I mean, a snore is okay, but like a loud, long ass snore, sound like you about to die. Like one of them. What the fuck? Are you dreaming? What's going? I'm pushing you out the bed. It's not happening, bro.
Right.
I'm not dealing with that. No, that's a deal breaker. I'm telling you, I'm not dealing with mouth open. Nah, I'm not doing. No girl should be. Nah, I'm not dealing with it at all. I'm not. That's something you gotta get used to. My ass, shit. All right, here go one right here, and this is something that a lot of people go through, especially a lot of young people. Should you hold down your partner if they keep going to jail? Not went to jail once, twice. They just keep going to jail. They just keep doing the same shit.
I'm gonna be done after like the third
That's
time.
what I'm saying. Like they just keep going to jail for the same. Bro, get off the corners, go get a job. Like, bro, stop doing this. Like what are you doing? How do you expect me to hold it down? And now I'm unfaithful. Now you're a hoe or whatever because you tired of the motherfucker. Like nobody, I don't want nobody that your second home is jail.
Right. Nah. I feel like after the second time you should let it go.
Okay.
Because now you feel like he's pretty much like he belonged to the jail. He know jailbait because
he don't belong to the streets. He belongs to the jails.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what's going on in there. I don't know what they doing to my man.
Right.
So like if you want to be hard headed, like that's on you. Also, it depends on your how you was raised too. So it depends on your background and why can't you stay out of jail? Why can't you listen? Why you feel like you want love? So it depends. It depends.
How do you tell your partner that they're falling off? This motherfucker ain't the same motherfucker that I met. This motherfucker don't want to touch me. He don't want to rub me. I mean, this motherfucker don't clean no more. They don't want to cook no more. Right? Like, you're just a totally different person. They're not doing the same thing that they was doing that they did to win you over. How do you tell them to step their game up?
I feel like a conversation. Have a conversation with your partner, and if that don't work, then
I'm leaving, never coming back again.
right. But I feel like you should be able to sit down and have a conversation with your partner and let them know, like, look,
You falling off, nigga.
right, like you need
You
to
need to
step your
get your
game
shit
up.
together,
Like
nigga.
sometimes they need that,
Okay. Because people do, female and males, they fall off, you know.
right?
Mhm.
Talk to them. A conversation is definitely needed. How you feel about the situation, Shay?
So you tell him that he's falling off, right? Like sit down, have a conversation with him, but also you gotta put out examples,
Okay.
like because he might not see where he's falling off at. So if you don't put out examples of what he did from
Right, this is
before
what you used to do.
to now, it's just
Okay.
like what he'd be like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, I'll tell my friend that you're falling off by like a civil conversation.
Yeah, I mean, because once you hit a certain age, that's what it is. It's a conversation.
Right.
Mhm.
It's like, we grown, you know. We shouldn't be doing things that we was doing when we was teenagers, you know, not communicating, just going off of fucking feelings or whatever. Let's bring me to my next
Mhm.
question. Love. Is that a word or is it an action?
Mm.
That's the
Somebody can
action.
say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, but do the complete opposite.
Yeah, love is definitely an action. Like love itself can't even be described. Like people be like, "Oh, I love you so much. I can't even describe how I'm feeling." Love is not a word; it's an action. It's me showing you I love you. Me picking you up from work every day with some flowers and some chocolate. You
Mm.
know, love is love is definitely an action for me.
How you feeling, Jay?
Um, I agree with Shay. It is like, and you definitely gotta show it. You just can't say it. You just can't tell someone you love them. You definitely gotta show that love too.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I feel as though, I mean, it's a word and an action. You know, I mean, you could show people that you love them, but at the end of the day, if you don't tell them, like, they still want to hear it. Like, oh, all right, my man loved me. He did all this. But if your man ever told you he loved you, then that's when I'm like, you right. Why is he doing this? Is
Right.
he just doing this because he doing this for other bitches? Like, I never heard him say he loved me. You know,
Mhm.
so you know, I
Right.
feel as though it's both. You know, saying that and showing that you actually love them. Like this is the way that like she said, you can't really describe love because people surely love in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know, look at Bonnie and Clyde. If you know that story, they was in love. They
Mm.
loved robbing banks and killing people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but they was in love. True love story. You know what I mean? Look at the Titanic.
Mm.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
God.
Rose let Jack. She let him freeze. You know what I mean? True love story. Come back. Like, bitch, you just let him freeze. We could have shared that door. You know? But I feel as though it's definitely more of an action, but it's a word and an action, but it's more action though. What can't your partner do on social media?
Mm. I don't like the like comments and the continuous like you keep liking like a female picture from top to bottom. Like it's like why you gotta like every single picture.
So is it only a female? Can it be a male? He like the males and he commenting on the male stuff.
I feel like it all depends. Like
So it's more of an insecure thing of you thinking that he trying to talk to the female.
pretty much, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It is an insecure thing, but it's like why do you have to comment on every single picture or like every single picture?
If they in a relationship and they commenting, you gotta end that relationship.
Right.
You shouldn't be commenting and you're in a relationship commenting something, you know, sexual or something, you know.
Like
You
heart
really should, yeah, you shouldn't
eyes.
really be commenting anything for real. Like, I
Right.
mean, the like is, I guess, is the most that you can do, or you should do. But I feel like, yeah, once you hit that comment, then you basically you cut into the flirt zone. Now you flirting. Basically, you're flirting. A heart, that's flirting.
Mm.
Nice, that's flirting. Saying gorgeous, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in the flirt zone. So no, you shouldn't do that at all. What else? What's the news, Jalen
Um.
or Shay?
So basically, if you gotta hide your social media, you shouldn't be on it. So you're like, if you're hiding your phone, like it just means that you're up to no good. Whether you're liking the pictures or commenting on the pictures, like you just shouldn't be on it. Like I mean, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook. Like I know females is everywhere, but if you
I
know,
can't imagine somebody hiding. Right, they hide and then they hide their phone just to like pictures. You open the closet, your man in there. Marcus, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of the closet, man.
you be surprised. Like you honestly be surprised.
This
'Cause
motherfucker under the bed liking pictures.
Oh shit.
some guys do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, nah, I'll be honest. Some guys did it.
Oh, did it? Oh shit. But no, I feel that. I mean, for me, of course, it's gonna be different because y'all females and I'm a male. My girl can't be all naked on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, social media. Period. Just titties all out, ass all out. Just a whole bunch of clickbait. Stuff like that. Man, she got to keep it classy. I didn't meet you at the strip club, so I don't need you acting like a stripper. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, you gotta just have respect for yourself at the end of the day because if you marketing yourself like that, then you
Right.
can't really get mad at what comes your way for marketing yourself like that. So no, yeah, my girl can't be on social media naked, getting all naked and stuff like that. Um, I don't really feel the same way about the liking pictures. Like away, you can't comment. Like as many as you want. If you like what you see, it is what it is. You just can't act on it. We see something that we like, what we see every day, just walking by on TV or whatever. You don't try to hunt it down. I'm gonna get Rihanna number. Shit about to get real wicked. Real wicked. Man, you ain't gonna get no fucking Rihanna. On to the next one, man. On to the next one. The weed.
Mm.
It's the weed. Does your partner elevate you? Does he motivate you? Does he give you that extra, that push, that boost you need? If you're in a relationship or when you are in a relationship.
I would say yeah.
In what kind of ways, though? How does your partner elevate you? How does your partner motivate you?
Um. So I would say like my partner helped me promote like my business, even though I still haven't like accomplished more with it. But
Okay.
like I told him my vision, and it's like he brought it to life. If I can
Okay.
say. So yeah.
What about you, Shay?
Um, when I wanted to start my TikTok, my partner motivated me with like basically taking me to fields and outside like playgrounds or whatever. He's like, okay, well you can shoot a video here.
Right. So basically, like, yeah, motivating you, inspiring you, and helping you. You had a vision. Now he's gonna, add his vision to it, and y'all gonna do something. So basically, he's supporting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Um, shit. My partner definitely elevate me. You know, um, just just her grinding is enough to just make me want to grind harder. You know, she don't even really got to do much. She don't gotta be Beyonce status with the money or run a business or certain stuff like that. Just her getting up and grinding every day is enough for me to get motivated. Is enough for her to elevate me and stuff like that. So yeah, my partner elevates me. My partner helps me and motivates me. Um. Oh man. When do you move in together?
Mm.
Well, like when do you move in together? Like,
In my mind, I always had like a time frame. Like I feel like there's steps to it,
mhm.
but I can say my last relationship it just happened quick.
Oh shit.
Like it was just like boom. Like I don't know. We were always together all the time, so it was just like
Okay.
why not just move in? Like, but I always had like in my, but I did have like a time frame where I'm like we got like talk probably for like 6 to 7 months, get to know each other for like a year to then probably move in. But it didn't happen like that.
Okay. Shay, when do you move in?
I think after the 2 year mark.
Okay.
2 year mark.
Yeah. So
Is that
because
realistic?
I believe it is. Yeah.
Have you moved in with your partner before?
I have actually.
Was it the 2 year mark?
Uh, it was kind of the 2 year mark, a year and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So something like that, and I feel like in between that time, before you got to know him, like it's different
Mm-hmm.
now because now you're living with him and he's showing everything. Like he just
See the true
out there.
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that happens. That happens. And that happens. That's every relationship. You don't know nobody until you actually live with them.
Yep.
For me, I feel as though you move in when you already moved in. You mean if that makes sense? Basically, you over there all the time. You're just over there all the time. You even got clothes over there. I mean, you might even have the key. Like anything, but you just still like, all right, I'm gonna go home. That would feel weird. Like, why the fuck she going home? Like, that's when it's time to move in. When you over there so much that like when you go home, it feels weird. It's just like shit. Is that my home? That's when you move in. When you get that feeling. Now, if that's in 6 months, if that's in a year, whenever they get that feeling, that's when it's time to move in. To me, yeah, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you do. I know. I got the good ones. Is bad sex a deal breaker? Damn, he fine. He everything I like. You know what I mean? 2 minutes. What the fuck is this? Alright, maybe he was just having a bad night. 1.5 minutes. What the fuck? 5 minutes on a good day. 5 minutes?
um,
Y'all would know. Y'all the females.
That's a hard one.
right.
Is it a deal breaker? Bad sex.
I don't. Okay, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think we can work up to it.
I was about to say that it's like a plus,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It might get boring after the years if it's just like the same.
If it's just 2 minutes all year.
Yeah, like yo, all right, something gotta give. Like
He nothing, but I'm not nothing. What the fuck is this?
it all depends though,
What you got
but
a
how
good life
about if he
though?
give out like good head and it's just like
I mean, you tell me, is
so
head
it's
is
just like
can head replace you being penetrated?
so
No.
it's
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, you might as well play with toys. If that's the case, you just gonna use them to clickbait. Hey, last question. We out of here. Yeah, I mean, y'all think about that.
that was quick.
Yeah, that's
Right?
quick.
Yeah.
This is actually a little bit longer than the podcasts I normally do. I try to keep it in the 30-minute
Wow.
range. Yeah, this is in the 40-minute range.
I feel like it was quick today.
Yeah.
How long can you deal with somebody who is not providing anymore? He had money at the beginning of the relationship, paying all the bills, loses his job, now he paying some of the bills. Now he not paying none of the bills, and all the weight is on you. How long can you deal with that?
I could probably deal with it for some time, but I am gonna have like a conversation with him, and if I see if he don't want to get a job or can't figure out a way to provide, then it's just like you're gonna have to go, bro. I might as well do this alone. Like,
Exactly.
it's like,
What about you, Shay?
I feel like you got 3 months to keep
damn,
to get you
3 months,
You gotta get your shit together.
to get your shit
3
together and
months.
get your shit out, okay? Because I can do this all by myself. All right,
Mm,
like kids or no kids. Like if you ain't helping me,
You
just
gotta go.
you gotta go.
Like I said, this is the last question. We ran out of time. I want to thank y'all for coming out.
thank you for
And,
inviting us.
Thank you.
You know, until next time, y'all. I'm your boy E.
I'm Jalen, y'all.
And I'm your girl Shay.
And we out this motherfucker.